Hey everyone, this is Ken from the Git Kraken product team, and I wanted to walk you through a new feature for Git integration for Jira Cloud called Manager Permissions. Now this is a really cool feature for Jira admins because it helps take some work off your plate. As you know, the only people that can manage Git integration for Jira currently are Jira admins. With this new feature, we allow you to select other Jira users that are not Jira admins and give them permissions to manage integrations, so add and remove, and also manage app settings as well. So let's take a walk through it and I'll show you how it works. So the first thing we're going to do is bring up the Git integration for Jira app as an admin. So we can just click Manage Integrations. Then you'll see on the left-hand side, there'll be a new menu item called Manager Permissions. So we'll click that. Now, when you come here the first time, you won't see this section for active managers, but once you add other people, you'll start to see this list populate. The first step is you can either create a group or you can use an existing group. But for this example, we'll go to admin groups, which will take us to the Jira page to add a group. So we can create a new group in this case. We'll just call this GIJ managers. And then we can add whoever we want to add to that group. The next step is we will go back to the manager permissions page or go directly to system global permissions. And then we're going to add the Git integration for Jira permission to that group we just created. So to do that, we'll go down to grant permission. You'll see a new permission here called manage Git integration for Jira by Git Kraken. We'll select the group that we want to add it to. In this case, our new group we just made. And then we'll click add. So if you look at this permission here, we can see all the associated groups that have the ability to administer Git integration for Jira. So a couple of things to keep in mind now that you've added people as managers for GIJ. They're going to have the same level of control that Jira admins did in the app. So that means changing settings, updating settings, adding new integrations, changing existing integrations, adding new repositories. Anything that a Jira admin can do, these GIJ managers can do as well. The other thing to keep in mind as well is we have this recently active managers section here. This gets populated once the managers come back into Git integration for Jira. So if you created a group, you added 5 people to it, and that group was given GIJ manager permissions, you would not immediately see this list populated with those 5 people. But once those 5 people started coming back into the application and visiting the screens, you would see them populated here and then the date that they were last visited. So that's manager permissions. We hope it helps ease the burden for Jira admins so you can offload work to people that are closer to it, whether that's DevOps or other people in engineering. Also, so you don't have to share Jira admin privileges with people just to give them the ability to manage the app. We'd love to hear your feedback on the functionality. If you have any positive, negative, anything that you'd like to see different or new things added to it, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear it either through our support channels or through the feedback board. Thanks again.